We're good to go. Welcome, everybody, to Chaos in the Valley of Elements. This is Campaign 2, Episode 2.
I'm not even gonna lie.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen?
You said that, and I was like, "Welcome everybody to Dicks, Dorks, and Destinies." That's all that went through my head.
Sorry about that. Okay, so we last left off with Yod and Spladimir joining up with Skimmer and Dingy, being led by this woman.
What? Oh, it's the woman you all thought was a man.
I mean, I thought it was a man, but the picture's kind of small, so it's hard for me to tell.
Well, I mean, hey, it's 2024 in some futuristic, weird universe, but
So the door opens and she says, "Please come inside."
okay.
To give some context to anyone who has not seen the last session, you guys are about to enter into the chamber where the necromancers are assembled. So, let me copy you guys over. I'm going to move you to the audience chamber. There we go. And you guys will start at the bottom.
Well, you're a big-looking guy.
Ah, yes. Uh, Vitalintath turns and says, "Ah, yes. This is Malgar Plagueblade. No.
Holy crap, we disappeared.
There we go. This is Malgar Plagueblade. What the Oh,
We disappeared.
you disappeared again. It's because I'm hitting the wrong button.
Holy crap, who joined?
Hello.
Holy crap! It's been a minute.
Yes, it has. Currently, I've been working on a lot of projects, and I have a gaming community set up. Just got the server for Project Envoy,
Mm-hmm.
where we are running every week, twice a week, on Fridays, hopefully Wednesdays. We'll see. I'm looking to grow the community, and I'm setting everything up now. We've been playing locally hosted.
Okay.
And so I'll extend the invite to all of you guys. You don't have to pay anything; everything's done with.
Okay.
Just gotta show up if you're interested. But I've been working on that. Does anyone want the invite?
Mm.
I, I'll take the invite whenever I have time.
I will definitely take the invite. Um, would did you get a chance to watch the last time we played and streamed?
Oh God, no, dude.
So they are in Ashvore's Reach right now. I didn't know if you were going to be available, so we can we can kind of just uh, drop Briar in if you're wanting to play, but if you're just popping in to let us know what's going on, we appreciate it.
Let's see here. I haven't pulled any of this shit up in a while.
It has been a minute. The lockjaw died, my friend.
What happened?
I fell. He fell down a, what was it, 200 or 500 feet?
It was a 500-foot drop.
Yeah, he fell 500 feet.
Did that happen last session? Like we're starting off right there?
Mm-mm. That
Okay.
happened in the middle of the session last session. Actually, towards the start
Yeah.
of the session.
Yeah.
And even if he had survived, there were 4 whites at the bottom waiting on him.
They still stabbed him anyways. He died. Now he's a shambling corpse down there.
Let's see here. Do I ever remember how to play a War Witch? Fuck. There's so much shit.
Hello, I am Denji.
Rebel the Weave. Right.
Holy crap, that was good stew.
That was amazing, Stu.
That was good stew. Good stew. I lost it. There it goes.
You good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Whoever is choking.
Yeah, that's me.
Do I need to get a turkey leg?
No turkey leg. I want one.
I get you a turkey leg.
I want that character next. if you have another character die, I want that character to be in the game next.
Oh, the false king?
Yeah.
Oh man, we've been saving him for a minute. He was my first D&D character design. I don't know if I want to pit him into this bullshit. He'll die right away. Well, to be fair, I have a couple different false kings. I could throw one of them in.
Yeah.
See how he pans out.
It just reminds me of Gobby, the hip hop goblin.
See, I was going for more of a Krinko vibe.
No, I get that. No, Gobby was my character. He was a goblin
Oh.
bard.
Oh God.
He made it to the first
That's
fight in
horrible.
the first session. He ran up to a carriage to loot all the treasure, and it was actually a mimic.
You poor son of a bitch. Oh God.
He was a goblin. That's what goblins do.
Well, yeah. Loot and plunder, loot and plunder. Doesn't matter how malicious they are, they still have basic shiny. I don't care how goddamn intelligent I am. I see that shiny, I want that fucking shiny. God,
All
shite.
right.
Oh God, there's so many tokens now. What happened? Oh God, there's so many tokens. Get rid of them.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay.
So, Briar, is there anything that you would like to do before you guys got to this point?
I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Um,
I can answer that. I can answer that.
okay.
Hello, my tall lady friend. I am Denji, a cleric. Currently, what we are doing is about to probably die. But we're gonna try to negotiate with these necromancers. Praise the Everlight. Gonna lean in on Skimmer and go, I don't think she talks much.
That's so.
Did you repeat that? I'm changing everyone's sound settings.
You said repeat that?
Yeah.
As I said, hello, I am Denji, the rock gnome cleric. You are a tall lady with voluptuous features that I shall not go about. And
Good,
we are
good.
currently here. And we are currently here in Ashvore's Reach to negotiate with that scary looking lady that raises the necromancer thingies. You know, come to think of it, they do a lot of the same things I do, which is strange considering I'm part of the Everlight. But here we are. We're gonna negotiate with them and cleanse this whole place. That's the goal.
What was the whole goal of us trying to negotiate?
So initially, you guys came here to try to stop the necromancers. Then one of the first things that happened was Lockjaw plummeted to his death. He managed to reach the side of or the wall of the hole he was falling into, and he reduced the damage he was going to take by half, and it still killed him. Lockjaw was then turned into an undead creature, and Iba, or I'm sorry, not Iba, Splatimir went in to try to help him. He then had to turn himself into a small little blob to sneak around all of the undead. The other half of the group went into Ashvore's Reach and met, or not met, but had to sneak down to meet up with Splatimir. During this time, the group saw no less than 200 undead within the fortress. Some of those being greater undead, uh, liches, giants, vampires, ghosts, wights. It's been a little disturbing. The group started to realize they're a little out of their league here. And that's when they met Vitalantath. She is one of the necromancers. She offered to take you all up to have a meeting with the group. She took you through several levels, giving you kind of a tour of the fortress. And
There's a lot of poison.
Your group was allowed to enter into the main chamber and have a conversation with them.
Don't worry. Worst case scenario, I got grandma in me bag. She could help.
So is it just you and me playing right now?
No, Skimmer's here.
Oh no, I'm here.
Yeah, we're not sure where Splatomir's at, but Yod is actually on a camping trip at the moment. He said he would be here if he could, but he wasn't sure if he would have signal.
Okay.
So, before you guys go into the main area, do you want to discuss what you want to do?
Well, I mean, I'm a cleric and all, but I don't think even I can take care of all these bastards.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what we could do other than maybe try to make some type of deal. No way we could fight it.
This lady is very quiet. Ooh. Well, this is fun.
So, are you guys wanting to enter and at least have a conversation?
Yeah, let's walk in there.
Yep, yep. May as well. May as well.
So, the elf woman walks you in and says, "Welcome. This is Malgar Plagueblade." She points to this guy.
Oh, you're a big one. You're a big one.
She then looks over and goes, "This is Ravissage."
I'm sorry. Something came up. I gotta go.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
that's okay, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah, good to see you guys too. I am really sorry.
that's okay. It happens. No worries.
That guy got a lot of colorful jinglies all over his arm.
Yeah, they don't look too nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he looks festive.
She then leads you up to the dais and stands here and smiles and says, "This is Garum Black Anvil.
You look similar to me father.
He does not say anything. He just kind of glares at you. And this is Ashvore.
I think that guy could use a little more sun. Just saying. Hello.
He looks over and just kind of and nods.
Well, at least he's friendly. That's always a good quality start. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask the question here, because now that I see that we are actually surrounded with two big brutes behind us that's ready to murder us, and I'm assuming Ashvore up there is a pretty renowned spellcaster by the looks of you, and you, who look like my father, looks like you'd be ready to drudge that weapon into my skull. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask, are we here to die?
Well, that depends on you. You see, I've been reading your mind since we met, so I know all of your plans and your intent to attack us. And I have informed my companions here of those motives.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, being a part of the church, originally the goal is to cleanse. However, I am a man of conscience. Uh, even though, come to think of it, I don't even know why I'm here to destroy you, if I'm being honest. I mean, you do the same thing I do. Can I show you a demonstration?
You may.
So I take out a pouch, and it's rattling and it's full of bones. And what I do, I pick up one bone and I look at it and I'm like, okay, see here? This is a rib bone, obviously, as you would know, being necromancers. This is me grandma. And right about here, I am going to summon the undead
Okay.
or create my undead thrall.
Yeah.
Ta-da! It's me grandma. Don't worry, she won't do anything. I promise she will not attack. I have not commanded her to. And pretty sure my grandma wouldn't be a match for you guys. So, you know, I think we could work something out here, honestly. Being a fellow novice necromancer compared to you and yours truly. But, yeah, here we are.
I
I'm just
see.
looking back and forth at all of them. Like, obviously being blatant that I am nervous that I am about to get my head crushed, but still pretty confident about it.
Would you like to say anything, Skimmer?
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and just Are they carrying any weapons, spell books?
Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
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 You can make a perception check with advantage since they're not trying to hide anything.
23 total.
Okay.
Nice roll.
So, from what you've seen, your best estimate is that behind you is at least an Oathbreaker Paladin and a Death Knight. And in front of you is a Cleric Necromancer, a Wizard Necromancer, and a Sorcerer Necromancer.
Yeah, I
Are
know
you
my
sure you?
place. I know my place here.
Don't worry, my new bird friend. I think I can actually do this one. If not, if I survive, I'll bring you back from the dead.
I hope so, man.
You might be a thrall for a while, but I'll figure it.
Fuck your thrall.
Yeah, you know.
Just leave me dead.
No. Come on, it's fine. It's fine. We got this, right, guys? We all got this. We're friends here. Maybe, if 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 you don't kill me, especially. What? Why does he keep looking at me? Look, I just said you look like me, Dad. Why do you keep staring me down? I'm not going to do anything.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "You're curious. While you are still gnome filth, and I would never lower myself to debase myself with your kind."
Excuse me, I am only half gnome. I am also dwarvish, so I speak in dwarvish to him
Okay.
perfectly and fluently. You see, I am one of you. I can speak your tongue completely and coherently.
I'm going to give you a chance to either make an insight or perception check.
Insight or perception. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Hey. Okay. Both suck, so we're gonna go for it. 20.
Okay. Yeah. No. So here's what you just realized. You have just spoken Dwarvish to a Duergar.
I don't know what the difference is.
The Dark Dwarves or the Grey Dwarves are mortal enemies of the dwarves. They're literally the like how the drow are like unequivocally enemies to the elves. The Grey Dwarves are unequivocally enemies to the dwarves. They hate each other.
I mean, I'm not going to apologize because, I don't know any better. But you got really nice armor. You know that? Please don't kill me. I'm done talking to him now. You, lady. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up now before you all kill us. Uh, sorry. No disrespect.
We want something that you have. So you are in a very fortunate and unique position to get out of here alive.
Is it me grandma?
I
No,
don't think it's your grandma.
it is not his
No, well,
grandmother.
yeah, she's a nice
What
lady.
is it then?
She looks over to Briar and goes, "It's an item in the witch's possession."
And what's that?
A certain red-bladed sword.
I know what you're talking about.
Are we talking about the Sword of Cain? Is that what we're talking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do we get in return? Exactly.
I'm pretty sure she just said we get our lives if we give it to her.
Oh shit. That almost sounds fair to me.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining this big bird that's just thrown out of its gourd, going, "What do I get? Oh, my life. Oh, that's interesting. Okay." Just contemplating it.
I don't think she understands what kind of bird is standing right in front of her.
I mean, I don't even understand what kind of bird you're. You're just a big bird.
I got fucking human feet. I ain't a bird.
I mean, do those count as feet? Aren't those talons?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm down here more than you are. I mean, they look like bird feet to me, just a little more flexible. Um.
We would like an
Anywho.
answer.
Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, no, you want a shiny red blade? You go right for it. Briar, or whatever your name
Who
is.
am I to
Briar,
refuse?
give her the damn blade. I ain't dying today to these people. Not that you're bad. I'm gonna shut up now. Give her the blade.
Yeah, we'll give her the blade.
Yep.
I'll take it, hand it to her.
Oh no. It's in Briar's possession.
Not for long.
Briar immediately is like, "I'm not giving you that blade. These people are
Oh,
evil."
shit. What do you recommend then?
I rolled a
them.
nat 20 on sleight of hand.
Well, what the fuck?
while she is talking to Skimmer Coin, these people are evil. I say we fight our way into an escape and get out of here. And then she just looks over and Dingy's just like, "Here's the blade."
Yeah. Can I come up to the altar, please? I'm assuming if I got too close, that might be trapped. So I'm asking permission.
Okay.
Hello? Okay. Hey, here you go. And one blade. And I set it right there.
Okay. She smiles and moves aside. And Ashvore, who you now notice has not been walking this entire time. He's just floating in the air and has been. Just kind of floats over and looks down at the blade. "Who among you uses weapons in combat?"
Not gonna lie, good sir, I didn't understand a word you said. I am quite deaf.
He looks almost annoyed. And then you see him kind of wave his hand a moment. And in a much louder, booming voice that I need everyone to roll me a con check just to see if they're able to stand up. Awesome. So Denji, somehow you managed to not get knocked down from this. Oh, I need to move him. He's floating here now. Everyone else, with the exception of Splatamir, is like on their knees, cradling their head. But in a booming voice, he commands, "Who among you uses weapons in combat?"
Oh, that is
I put
so
my
much
hand up.
better. Thank you. Thank you for speaking a little louder. Yeah, I'm one of them too. I mean, I'm mostly a cleric, but I use my warhammer.
I want you to use this blade. And there is another blade within the valley that I want possession of. Seek it out, and you will be rewarded, in addition to being allowed to leave.
Um, can I insight check him?
Sure.
Just want to make sure, or maybe not even. Or is he holding the blade currently?
No, he's floating in
No.
front of it.
Actually, can I? Is this a? Would this be a good Well, I suppose insight or history, honestly. Trying to figure out what's so special about this blade.
Uh, that would be history.
I rolled 21.
This valley is about 200 years old in the way it is. This blade is older than that. You're not really sure what the deal is, but you almost feel a calling to you. Skimmer feels it as well. It wants you to wield it. It wants you to use it. It offers you some extra power to slay your enemies.
Oof, never mind. I was gonna Arcana check the blade, but no.
Yeah, no, you think this is a great idea. This extra damage is going to be fantastic for all the stuff in this valley that's killing literally everybody.
Yeah. Birdman, you want it or do I want it?
You're better off with it, my boy.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll tell you what. I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands and use it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for speaking up. I appreciate it. Although I don't know why everyone else is freaking out.
Skimmer, you noticed that the whole time that this lich was like booming its voice out, Splatamir's body is just kind of waving through, and he's like, "This feels weird."
Just like a fucking plate of gelatin.
Yeah, actually, it's more like similar to a plate of gelatin, except that you can see the waves moving through him like he was water.
Oh shit.
And I'm just standing there, just totally fine. So, now that that part's concluded, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask, what's with the giant army? Like, I understand being a necromancer and all. I kind of want an army from time to time too. But what's going on here? I'm just smiling, looking at all of them.
Skimmer, you want to take up on this one? You're starting to notice that these people are starting to get a little aggravated with that question.
Don't mind my friend here. He's new around these parts. He's got a lot of questions.
Oh, I got you. This is one of those. This ain't my place to ask. You know what? I apologize. I tell you what, I'll just take the blade, use it, go find your other blade, and bring it back for you. How does that sound?
That would be delightful. We would greatly appreciate it. And we will make sure to have a appropriate reward for you when you return.
That sounds good to me. May I ask a boon of a question for a reward, if I may?
I'm gonna grab him by his shirt and start pulling him out. We're out of here.
Actually, it was a legit question.
Yeah, as feeling this, Ashvore says, "You may."
All I ask, being a fellow necromancer, I would like to, if you are so willing and I do this task, if you could teach me anything, honestly, to improve my necromancy ways. That's all I ask.
He looks you over and then looks over at Garum. Garum looks at first astonished, then shocked, and almost slighted. He then looks back at you and just glares. Fine. I'll figure something out to teach you when you get back. But you better have both swords.
Okay, deal? Thank you. I appreciate your time. I'm leaving.
Uh, Vitalantash walks up behind you and goes, "It was a pleasure meeting you all. Please allow me." And she waves her hand, and a gate appears in the doorway.
Oh, that's useful. I appreciate that. I go through the gate.
Okay. Skimmer?
Feeling the party is judging me.
Yeah.
Okay. You going through the gate too?
Yep.
Okay. You guys.
Falling in line.
Yeah, you guys enter into the gate. And I gotta move you back. Let's move you guys. Where are you guys at? You all find yourselves in a meadow.
With a bunch of dead things.
Yep, with a bunch of dead things.
Oh, look. There's a bunch of us. Never mind. They're gone. Well, then. That was concerning, to say the least. Why are they so interested in this sword?
Are you holding the sword now?
Yeah. I have put Yeah, I've put my weapon away and I am holding the blade.
This is who I have to work with. Oh,
I'm sorry?
you're not a child, at least.
I'm gonna look at the bird and go, how dare you? You know I'm not a child.
What the fuck are you talking about, my man?
Skimmer, you have heard nothing. This guy, he just turned around and started talking to you after talking to himself.
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about, my man? Are you
What do you
mad?
mean? You just told me I was you so I'm what you get to work with. What kind of compliment is that? I made sure we got out alive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
By the skin of your chinny chin chin.
Ass. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna put the blade up and I'm gonna stare at it.
So in the hilt, there is an orb, and it looks like there's a dark red slitted eye.
What the fuck? Hey, Birdman, do you see an eyeball inside of this blade? I'm gonna raise it up to him.
Take a look.
There isn't what looks to be an eye there. It's not moving or anything. It looks almost decorative.
You're mad.
I am not.
You're mad.
Maybe.
You're hearing voices. You're seeing things. When was the last time you've had rest, my friend?
Right before I got to the castle.
Keep that thing in its sheath. Let's keep moving. We gotta find another sword.
As he says that, I'm going to test a theory, and I'm going to try thinking something to the sword. Anything.
There's no response.
There's no response.
Nope.
Hmm. Ooh, if I put my unholy medallion up against it or around it, does it do anything?
There's a beat of warmth and pleasure that radiates off the sword.
Oh. So you're not just a sword, you're the bastard talking to me. And who might you be?
You may call me Cain.
Eh. Can I roll a history check on that name?
Sure.
See if I remember any depictions of anything on my travels. Nat 20. Ooh, that's a good one.
You're not too keen on vampire lore, but the name Cain has come up several times throughout history, usually um, associated with some kind of dark event or a malevolent entity entering the material realm.
You said your name is. You said to call you Kane?
Yes, my name is Cain.
You know, the name rings a bell. Are you perhaps a scourge of some kind?
course not. I am a blessing.
Nah, I don't believe that. I call bullshit. Come on, I summoned the dead. Don't don't fuck with me.
You get the impression that someone is smirking and looking away from you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, either I use you and cause whatever chaos you're about to bring, or I'm assuming our necromancer friends kill me in return and use it anyways. So,
Might
what
as
do you
well.
know about this other sword?
The other sword? You mean my sword?
Ah, see, now we're getting somewhere. Now you've given yourself away. You're not a sword. What are you?
I am the sword.
You're currently the sword, but a sword doesn't hold another sword, my friend.
I refuse to answer.
And then what if I refuse to use you all the time? I am a cleric after all.
Oh,
Come,
you
come on, Caney
haven't.
boy.
You haven't felt the rush of pleasure from using me. You might.
That doesn't mean I have to use you.
Well,
I'm a warcaster.
you might fight it at first, but it'll be more addicting the more you use me.
I'm gonna try the stupidest thing, but I'm gonna try persuasion on Kane.
Okay. Okay. What are you going to ask?
Gonna say it so stupidly too. Come on, Caney boy. Tell me what you are, and I'll still help you.
I want to be free.
Well, yeah, I already figured that. I'm imagining yeah, I don't know, I use you enough times or whatever, and get you reunited with your sword maybe, and bada bing, bada boom, there you are. But I want to know what you are, and can you help me if I help you?
I can help you.
Do you know anything in the ways of necromancy or the necrolord?
You mean that pauper who barters in the tricks of children? That one.
You got me. It's the Everlight. Everlight? Yeah, the Ever.
So, the blade they are asking you to find is my blade.
Okay. Um, any idea where the last time was you may have remembered it being? Or are you like a compass? Can you feel it?
I
I'm
don't
assuming it has some sort of magical power.
I don't know where it is. No. I do know that it is impressive and immediately recognizable as being having value. Someone finding it would either hide it or sell it.
Hey, Birdman.
Hmm.
Yeah. You done talking to
Say,
yourself?
yes and no. There's a lot to explain actually on this one. However, I have a more important question for you. You've been in this valley longer than I have, so you probably have more information than me, right?
Perhaps.
Where would you go to say if you're looking for something expensive?
Hmm. That I don't know.
Do we know of any places that might have that kind of information?
Can I make a check for that, Chapel?
Yeah.
History?
Yeah.
Ah. Nothing.
Am I able to assist him in a history check by chance?
Sure.
Do I? Awesome. Watch, I'm gonna roll trash. Oh no, actually rolled it. Rolled an 18.
Okay. So, what specifically are you looking for? What are you trying to glean from the information that you have?
Somewhere that would hold curiosities and curios that are relics expensive looking and something seedy.
Okay.
Like a black market bazaar.
Yeah. From what you understand, presently, there's no places like that in the valley.
Hmm. Hmm.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm trying to think of anywhere where such information for such a sword might be. But I do know the history, not necessarily of a vampire, but a history of a type of scourge of Cain. So, any historians around? Treasure hunters, anything like that?
I don't make many friends out here, mister.
Hmm. No, but you gotta at least be accepting contracts from somebody, right?
Oh, yeah, we got a camp that we come from.
Let's head there. Someone there might have information that I'm looking for. And I'll explain to you what's going on with the whole talking to myself on the way.
Yeah, sure, you do that. I'll take him back to camp.
And as he does that, I catch him up to speed about everything that Kane and I just talked about. At least everything that Kane has told me.
I actually wasn't here the session that we got Kane, so I don't know nothing about that sword.
We just talked about it.
Oh, no, I know, I was listening. I'm just saying, like, prior to any of that, I didn't know nothing.
Oh, that session, it did not last long. With the whole Kane sword.
No, I know a lot of
Later,
people died.
Yeah, Slater was the one who picked up the sword.
That I do recall.
Slater picked up the sword. The sword had spoken to Slater, was disgusted that it was with Slater. Slater died. Uh, Briar picked it up and went, nope, this shit's evil, and put it and left it in its sheath and put it in her bag.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. Hmm.
So yeah, that's about everything I know about this sword. And in my old text, this entity of some kind, I was known as Cain, is some sort of, I don't know, badass evil thing or something.
I see.
Not that I'm necessarily keen on using this sucker, but I mean, it's either we use him or the Necromancers come back and kill us all.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, and along the way, we could probably end up helping some people. That's always a good thing to do.
And perhaps.
At least try to save somebody out here. That is my job, after all.
Yeah. So, you have a few options here. You guys can go back to camp. You guys can try to figure out if you want to do something with the Necromancers, or you guys can continue on and maybe go to the Dustlands, or possibly even check out the ruins of the Feywild's Tower.
Say we should go back to camp and just recoup. Just because we got sent back. Just go back to camp, let everybody know that we're alright.
Hey, I mean, whatever.
Because
There's
we
nothing
got
along the way, is there?
we got here through magical means.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, you should probably let whoever your handlers are know that
I
that
ain't
you're
no
alive.
I ain't no caged animal. I don't have no handler, friend. I don't have no handler.
Oh, is that not what this group calls their informant or contractor?
Oh, I thought you were just being a bit rude there, friend. Insinuating that I'm a creature.
Yeah.
Sir, everybody is a creature under the Everlight. You are no different than I.
Oh, in ways we are different.
In some, but we all are under the Everlight's guidance. Praise be.
You gonna head back to camp then?
We can. Hey guys, I know we haven't run very long this session, but I think we're gonna end here for tonight.
Alright, not a problem.
Yep, that's fine with me. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Hopefully we can catch some more people next time.
Yeah, I hope so. Alright, well, for anyone who's watching this in the future, thank you very much. Thank you guys for a wonderful game. You guys have a great night.
Peace.
Alright, well, you gentlemen have a good night.